Hello, everyone. This is Sean Hill of SeanEHill.com. And I want to thank you for being part of this webinar, this incredible webinar that's going to talk to you a little bit about how to make money online on eBay and Amazon. So give me a moment as I go here. And we're going to get started. All right. Welcome to tonight's presentation, tonight's webinar. I am so excited that you are here and that you're going to be part of what is going to be a revolution. And as I said, a revolution is happening right now. You know, we live in a time of unprecedented change like never before seen in histories. Industries, economies are shifting. Technology is replacing our old economy. Around the world, people will struggle to earn a living in this new economy. A lot of times people are stuck in their old ways, doing things that they believe has worked for them, but it has not. Millions around the world are struggling in today's economy. We just look at some of the headlines and we can see that today's world is not the same for everyone. Global economy, a titanic problem, CNN Money said. 1 million U.S. bankruptcy filings, that was 2013, and I'm sure by now it's gotten even better. 201 million out of work, and that was the International Labor Organization. And I'm not going to read the rest because it just gets me depressed. But for every downturn, there's an upturn. You know, for every dying economic empire, a new one is born. And it's not the fittest that survive, but those who are most adaptable to change. That's from the origin of species, and that is so true. It's not always the strongest. It's the ones who can make the change and adapt to that change. And here are some of the changes that you're probably familiar with that are really pretty recent. Has anybody heard of Uber? Does anybody work for Uber? Not as a corporate employee, but as a driver. This smartphone app connects Uber drivers to consumers around the world. Can you believe it was just founded in 2009? It currently has a market valuation, at least of this time, of $50 billion. So we're talking about billion with a B since 2009. The Airbnb site connects home and apartment owners with travelers globally. It was founded in 2008. It has a market valuation of $2.5 billion. In our interconnected world, embraces change. Infinii will help you capitalize on the next mega trend, but only if you're ready. Now, here's how that's affecting the world of retail. As we're talking about going online and doing things online, how is that affecting retail? Well, these are some of the brick and mortar stores. Even the mighty Walmart, their sales were down 30%. Target down 3%. Macy's, I heard just now, is going to be closing a lot more of its stores, down 39%. The brick and mortar store of Sears down 33%. Even the electronic giant Best Buy was down 18%. But there was one that continued to grow and explode. Amazon.com up 117%. And you know, while retail businesses are shutting down daily, people are getting laid off and let go from these brick and mortar stores. One sector of the global economy is absolutely exploding, and that is e-commerce. Online sales are exploding and growing at 15 to 20% every year. So what you have to ask yourself is, how much of this $3 billion do I want to have? And so that's $3 billion in Amazon.com, eBay, Google Shopping, Facebook Shopify, all those combined. $3 billion in 2014. Who knows what it was last year? And who knows what it will be this year? And you can have a part of that. Imagine all those companies working for you and with you, finding customers, processing, shipping products, doing the customer support, all working for you and with you in partnership. You know, a huge shift is taking place, offline to online, giving us all a great opportunity. You know, many major brands are rapidly moving online. Of course, we already talked about Amazon, Overstock, Google, Kmart, Target, Alibaba, Tesco, eBay. All these companies have an online presence, and as you can see, they're Wayfair. Once again, we're talking about also Walmart, Target. Almost every company that's brick and mortar has also an online presence. And so why is that? Why would they want to move online? Well, one, that's where the customers are. And two, if you think about the cost of running a brick and mortar store, you're talking about space, you're talking about rent, you're talking about employees, you're talking about some that at each location, as opposed to an online store where you just have the warehouse and you have a website. And so everything can be handled through your warehouse and your website. Is an incredible savings. Yeah, e-commerce is now $1 trillion global industry and is creating previously unavailable opportunities for profit. So in the U.S., 349 billion would they be? Canada, 227 billion. Brazil, Rio, woohoo, 2016 Olympics, 20 billion. France, 43 billion. China, look how huge China is, $672 billion in online retail. Japan, 90 billion, Germany, 62 billion. And once again, you could have part of this global economy. And as we said, how much of that 3.5 trillion would you like? You don't need much to be able to live the life that you want to live. Now, once again, we can't make any income claims, but what we can do is allow you the opportunity to be part of e-commerce, and then you choose how much you want to make. Well, what's this model, the Infinity model? Well, our system allows you to generate profits with no inventory, no upfront costs, no traffic generation, no shipping and management. It is a proven system, 2.5 billion once again with the B in 2 years. And I know a lot of people are saying, well, I'm already on eBay. I'm already an eBay seller. I'm already on Amazon. I already do Amazon. Well, here's the, excuse me, here is the key with that. Our Infinity members earn 6 times more on eBay and 7.2 times more on Amazon than the average seller. Why is that? Well, that's because you're part of a team. When you come and work with us, you become part of a team. And as we know, being part of a community, being part of a team, you always do more. You always do better because you're not relying on just your knowledge. Now you're relying on the knowledge of several players, several people. You have a support system that's here to give you the latest and greatest news, because here's what I know. Many people do eBay and Amazon on a part-time basis. In other words, that's not what they do. So if they're doing something else, 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours a day, how can they be aware of the latest and greatest? How can they know, what is the best method? Well, when you're working with a team, you don't have to know it. You just have to know the people. If you're ready for a better way, Infinity may be for you. The Infinity system is unlike any other system in the world. It's simple, automated way to profit from Amazon, Google, eBay, Facebook, several other platforms that we won't even get into tonight, but those are the major ones. You don't have to spend hours a day on technical knowledge. If you're not a technical person, you can absolutely come over and rock this out. You don't have to become a marketing expert. If you created your own store, you'd have to generate traffic. Well, how about Amazon and eBay generate traffic for you, and they just direct it to where you are? Oh, and this is my favorite part. You don't have to chase friends and family. Isn't that the light? You don't have to go out and go to the mall. You don't have to go out and sweat in the sun, handing out flyers. You don't have to do any of that to be successful in your e-commerce business. You can add quality to your life using only your smartphone, tablet, computer with just minutes a day. How does our system work? Well, here's one way it works. I'm going to show you several different ways, but it's really easy. It's really straightforward. Anyone can do it. So you look for and you find a product on Amazon. You use our system, use our training, use our software. You upload that product to eBay. And we teach you how to price it. We teach you how to source it. We teach you how to sell it. And so you found the product on Amazon for $8.96. You sell it on eBay for $17.98. That's a $9.02 profit minus fees. just for you, just for sitting at home watching Game of Thrones, watching whatever you're watching while you are making money online. And here's another way. So that's one of our pieces. That's the eBay portion. We also show you how to source things through international shipments. But you have to be careful. You have to be able to trust who you're working with. And so you may find a product internationally that is selling on Amazon for $28.99. And here is a product that you found internationally, same feature. You can see they're really, really similar. Very similar products, same features, same quality. You found it for $3.52. You sold it on Amazon for $28.99. That's a $25.47 profit minus fees that you get to keep. And now here's some of our members' favorite part. When you scan and sell, you scan items, you find their stores, and you sell them on Amazon. How would you like to be able to go to a dollar store, to anywhere, and find items maybe on sale, or maybe even on a discount? Be able to find that item, check it out on Amazon, see how much it's selling for, load it up to Amazon, and collect the profits. How cool is that? You can, let's say you found a product that was $24.85. You found it at the local store. It was on clearance, so it was discounted even more. You find out it's selling on Amazon for $39.50. That's a $14.65 profit minus the fees. Now, so let's add this all up. Let's see what potential you have. So let's say Amazon and eBay. So we go from Amazon to eBay. That's $9.02. On the international site, the profit for that was $25.47. A shopping scan, $14.65, for a total profit of $49.14. Now let's say that you're able to do this 50 times. That's $2,400.70 on your part-time business, working from home, without having to ask anybody for anything. Now, of course, once again, as we say, we can't make any income claims. These are just examples for example purposes. You don't know. We don't know your work ethic. You might do better, you might do worse, but it really, at the end of the day, it really depends on you, your work ethic, and your goals that you set for yourself. Now, a dream business. If we ask you could you design a dream business, what would you say? Well, you'd want a business where you could work from home. You might not want to go out and fight traffic every day. You might not want to go out and deal with people. You want a business where you can work from home. You want to be able to make your own hours. Maybe you already work a full-time job. Maybe you're a stay-at-home mom or dad, and you have kids, and so they are demanding a lot of your time. So you want to be able to fit this within your schedule. Maybe you're a college student. You're at school all day, and so you want to make sure that whatever you do, you can fit it within your lifestyle and your hours. You want to have video and live training. So in other words, you can grow at your own pace, but also you can have training that's live, that you can get the latest and greatest updated information, because the great part about video is you can do it whenever. The great part about the live training is it's going to have the latest and most updated information. And no commuting, no boss, and most of all, no stress. Now, how would you like a business where you didn't have to be stressed out about it? I know I would. So let me tell you a little bit about the compensation plan and how you get paid. There are 4 ways you get paid. And let me just say this about compensation plans and businesses. Generally, and I found this to be very true, the more ways you get paid, the more ways you will not get paid. And so if you're part of one of these, something that has, you can get paid 12 different ways, that's probably going to be 9 more ways that you're not going to get paid. So 4 ways that you get paid here. The Jumpstart program, we have a few different packages of your personally sponsored person. You're going to get 25% of that. And so how cool is that? So that's 25% of your personally sponsored customers. On the Jumpstart package, you're going to get 25% of that. As you rank up and you hit different milestones, I'm a regional manager, and I'm working hard on getting up and continue to reach that. you're going to get, $50 at the manager level. You're going to get $100 at the regional manager level. $350. Now these are bonuses. This is doesn't have anything to do with the jump start. These are strictly bonuses that the company is going to pay you for having success, for moving up. And this is our compensation plan. As a national manager, $350. As a global manager, $500. So I'm not a genius, but if I can do the math on that, by the time you hit global manager, you're looking at $1,000 in just bonuses. And here's the check match. And what does a milestone check match mean? That means as a person that may bring someone in, when they get 50, and if they're on my level 1, if they get $50, I get 20% of that. If as they rank up and I help them rank up, they become a regional manager, I get 20% of the 100. And so you see, as you rank up and you help people become more successful, the company pays you because they're paying you for being more successful. Now, number 3 is incredible. We can build in depth or in width, but here's the beautiful part about this. You get paid on all growth in your downline to 10%, all the way down to infinity. So that means the people that you bring in, the people that your people bring in, the people that your people's bring in, okay, you get the point. To infinity at a 10% rate. But here's the key with that. There's no binary qualification. And for people that may be new to network marketing, people that may be new to compensation plans, that may not mean a lot. But what that means is a lot of companies, especially if they're what's called a binary company, you have 2 legs and you get paid on the lesser leg. Well, you really don't access the compensation plan piece, binary portion, until you become binary qualified. And a lot of times, that is not always the most easiest thing to do. And you have to stay there. You have to stay binary qualified. But here, day 1, you can get 10% of all the growth to infinity in your organization. So that is really powerful. And the number 4 way to get paid is through our Infinity match. And so, at a regional manager, you get matched off 5% of your personal people that you bring in. National manager, 10%. Global manager, 15% of their check. You're getting matched off that. Director, 30%. And you can see how it just goes up from there. So, but here is what I consider the record breaker, the deal breaker, the game changer, is what you can do is you may have people that you talk to, or you may be a person that says, look, I don't want to recruit. I don't want to have to chase down friends and family. I just want to do e-commerce. I just want to get on eBay, get on Amazon, make some money, and not have to worry about that. Great. We love those people. But because you're part of our family, we're going to help you. You can still have access to the compensation plan, even if you don't recruit. So let's look at Jim at the very top. And so Jim's at the very top. He's a heavy hitter. He's a recruiter. He's doing his thing. But he talks to Mike on the far left, and Mike says, look, man, I don't want to do all that. I don't want to be recruiting or anything like that. And Susan in the middle says the same thing, and Janet says the same thing. They're e-commerce people. They want to get in, man. They want to get in, and they just want to get on Amazon, eBay, and make money that way. They don't want to do that recruiting piece. But what Mike can do at the very top, he can bring in James under young lady in the purple there, and then guess what? That's going to help her volume as well. So he's helped building her. She didn't recruit one person. He's helped. She doesn't have to get binary qualified. He's helping her volume, and she's going to get paid. So he helps her. She moves up to manager. She moves up to regional manager, national manager, continues to move on up. And she doesn't have to recruit one person, but because our guy at the top there, he's a heavy hitter, he's a heavy recruiter, he's putting people up under, hey, she's still making money. She's still accessing the compensation plan. She's still getting bonuses. And that's why this is a game changer, because you can absolutely help people who just want to do the e-commerce portion. You can absolutely help them have victory. Okay, so let's talk about the rank requirements a little bit really quickly, and some of the reward benefits of, this is team building. As I showed you before, you can help build someone's team for them, and they don't even have to do that portion of work. If they just want to do the e-commerce part, they can absolutely do that. Placement volume, you get volume for placing people up under people, and it helps them rank up, and it helps your check. We have a holding tank. What does that mean? Well, that means that you have 30 days when you put somebody in to move them where you need to move them. And so once somebody signs up with you, they're not just stuck in place. So let's say, for instance, you went out and you did some marketing, and somebody joined your company that you didn't know, and so they were placed in a certain spot. Well, to help maximize your volume and your team, you can move them where you want to move them, so you can have control of that. It's like being a general manager, man. It's like just like fantasy football, but with real money and real people. There's no restriction on the depth that you can go, the volume. There's no restriction on that. You could actually go as unlimited wide as you want to. We teach you reasons why that's probably not going to be the best thing to do, but you could if you wanted to. You could have unlimited depth. You can go down as deep as you want to. And we're talking about 25% jumpstart bonus. So that is really, really huge. So as we talk about, I'm not going to go too much into the levels, the rank requirements, because you can get that information on your own. There's a lot of information out there. Go to my site, shawneehill.com, and all that information is there for you. So I'm not going to go into that too much. I just want you to know some of the rewards of having done that. So how do you get started? Well, we have 3 different levels. The beginning level is prime, and each level really just depends on what you're wanting out of your growth. What are you wanting out of your life? The prime is our beginning level. It's e-commerce made easy. You leverage Amazon, eBay, and more. Dozens of specialized features that are going to help you price the product, source the product, uplist the product. Dedicated software to help decrease your workload. And so that's our beginning level. That's for somebody who's looking to create a great part-time income. I'm not going to put a number on it, but whatever a part-time income is to you, that's where you want to start. And there's nothing wrong with that. Most of our people, though, start at the surge level, because at the surge level, as you learn and grow, you get everything you do at the prime level. But as you learn and grow, the surge level, if that's where you start, it just accelerates your growth. That's income replacing income right there. That's job replacing income right there. So you get the beginning of prime, but as you move into surge, and you can start right here, you get advanced eBay and Amazon training. So if we equate it to maybe Excel, one is like the beginning, the intermediate, and then of course you have the advanced. So it's not that it's more difficult. It's just more advanced. It's just little secrets and tips that you're not going to get at the prime level. You'll get as part of the surge package. Not only that, you're going to get additional platforms that you can market on. You're going to get additional automation tools that you're going to use to help run your business. This is your business. At the end of the day, it's your business. And of course, our Excel level, at that level, we're talking about creating generational wealth. We're talking about branding yourself. We're talking about building a global brand. We're talking about leveraging other Amazon sellers. So now you have other Amazon sellers working for you, importing products to Amazon, build your own Amazon brand. And of course, Excel will include everything you get at Prime, everything you get at Surge, and it will include even more inventory management software, and it's just going to be incredible for you. So, well, one of the things we talked about the training. You have several different ways that you're going to get trained. There's going to be a lot of video training, so you're going to be able to access it whenever you want to, step by step. It's going to guide you through it. We have e-commerce, a master class for people that want to take their e-commerce to a different level. We have Saturday morning trainings that are just great. They're going to take you, once again, those live trainings, those Saturday morning trainings are going to give you the most up-to-date information that you can have. And of course, we have live training events. There are going to be some live events. We're going to be having an event in Dallas, and that's where I am right now. So I'm excited about that. We're going to have an event in Dallas in October. And so that is just going to be huge. A lot of announcements are going to be coming from that event. So get in now. This is the time to get in. So You redefine your future. You start now. Your potential with Infinii is limitless. And here's what I want to challenge you with. Here's what I want to leave you with. It's time for you, whatever decision you make right now, it's time for you to start showing up for your life. It really is. I don't know if this is for you. I don't know if it's not for you. That's not my call. But it's time for you to stop playing small. It's time for you to start showing up for your life. And what I mean by that is you can live the dream every day. How do you do that? You work on your dream, whatever it is, every day. If that's 15 minutes, if that's 20 minutes, if that's 30 minutes, whatever it is, work on your dream. The world needs you. It doesn't need copies of other people. It needs the original you. And right now you have music in you. You have a book and you have greatness in you that is specific to you, that you're not tapping into, that you're not using. And you know you're not playing all out. You know you're not playing all out. If you get with us, we'll help you, but you have to do it. You have to make that decision. And don't put it off. Don't wait for times to get better. Start living the authentic you right now. But it's time for you to show up. It's time for you to show up. So if you want information, you can go to my website, SeanEHill.com. Click on the best home-based business. Is going to use some information there. And when you're ready to get started, I'm ready to work with you. Well, thank you for being part of this webinar. I appreciate it. I hope you got some information that's going to change your life. But right now, all I want to say to you is this time. This is your time. This is your season. It's time for you to start showing up. We're about to head into the sales season. So there's no better time to get in than right now. So once again, Sean Hill of SeanEHill.com. I hope you have a wonderful evening and thank you for being part of this webinar.